Hey, Joyriders. My nose is running this morning, so today is day 2 of week 2. And yesterday, I wanted to do a video, but I'm not really feeling that well. So I'm trying to get through this head thing I got going on. Yeah, I know my allergies is crazy, and today it is even crazier. So hold on a second, let me blow my nose. Okay, so yesterday was the first day of working second shift. So I came home from work yesterday and I was exhausted, so I went straight to bed. So it's 11 o'clock now, and I'm just really starting to move around. But I gotta get my lunch and stuff together. I haven't even made any coffee yet this morning. I don't know how much water is in my Keurig, but I gotta get my coffee pot. I gotta make my burgers today. Ugh. Let me see. It looks busy in here, but it's really not. It's just the stuff all put away. Yeah, I need more water. Hold on. Right. One day I'll show y'all how I fill up my Keurig, but I just, look at that. You see that? Oh, my arm got stuck on that nasty fly thing. Thank God there's not a lot of flies on there, but the sticky stuff is on there. So, anyway, I gotta be to work at 1:30 since they're not giving us any overtime this week. So they put me in the in the pick station. And that's pretty much where I wanted to be anyway. So I'm happy about that. But the station that they gave us, they used to do like pick and pack, but they turned the pack part off of it. So I feel like they just put us, even though we only there for like 2 weeks, 2 months, I still feel like they just threw us anywhere. People are leaving, so today's Tuesday. We should be getting new people working, so people to work. So they start a new class on Monday. So I am waiting to see who's coming. I think they're leaving. Anyway, so I suck my nuts. That didn't even sound right. I suck it's soaked. The mixed nuts overnight from yesterday. And so I'm gonna make me a burger today for dinner, because that's what I eat at 5:30 is dinner time. So we eat dinner. I gotta make me some coffee. Hold on, y'all. All right, so remember, I don't have a lot of space in this van. I can't wait to get my bus, because I will have a whole lot more space. So yesterday, when I got home last night, I was like in a lot of pain. So it kind of happens when you first start working here. And I think it's because I'm standing on the concrete, even though I have that mat underneath. But it's a pain, like, not really my hip or my back or my behind. I don't even know where you call it, but it's right around my waist in the back. And it was hurting me, so I had to pull out my my heating pad, and I slept with the heating pad last night, so hopefully that's going to make life a little bit better for me. So it's 11 o'clock. I don't know what the hell I'm wearing today, but you know what? It don't even really matter. Right now, I got to focus on making my food. Yeah, I gotta focus on making my dinner. So yesterday I made like a fried rice, but I used quinoa. So I used quinoa and mushrooms, so I have more of that left over. But today, I want a burger today. So I have a can of black beans, and I have my mixed nuts soaked. I'm getting ready to rinse them off and put them in my my food processor. I wanted to show y'all this yesterday, how I measured out, because I have my nuts. They come in a bag like this. I buy them. I think I showed you this before. If I buy them from Aldi's, they come in a bag like this. And then I put them in a container. I haven't done those with them yet because I still had some of the other ones. And I wanted to use the older ones first. So see that container right there? This one? That's nuts. So I wanted to use those first. So I poured them in here so that I wouldn't be making too much. Because if I just use this whole bag, I got 2 of them. If I use this whole bag, that would be too much. So I have to put onion in here, peppers in here, and I put garlic in here and mushrooms. So I usually put carrots, and I don't have any vegetables, but, well, I do, but they are frozen. I just have carrots and broccoli and cauliflower, and I probably could put that in here too with the baked beans, but that's a bit much, so I'm not going to do all of that. But first, I'm going to make my coffee. So, let me wash my mug out. I'll be right back. Y'all can't believe I was not recording all this time. I'm just sitting here talking to myself. I don't even know what I recorded last. This is crazy. I don't know what I recorded last. But, anyway, I don't know when the thing went off. Yesterday, I saw so many friends, old friends from when I was here before. And I thought everybody left, but I guess they rolled over to the company. A lot of people did, which is cool. Some people come and go. They come, one person I met came back for the summer. When you come back for the summer, you get $1 less, and they don't pay for housing, so I don't think that's a good deal. I'd rather sign on regular if I have to pay for housing, because think about it, you're losing $1 an hour, and that could be your housing. Okay, because if you do 100 hours, that's $100 that you're missing. So no, I don't want to do that. We'll figure it out. Maybe I'll find another job that is great, but we'll see. All right, I knew I heard somebody walking. That's my neighbor, Mike. He went to get water. He's walking with a gallon of water. All right, so anyway, let me get set up outside. I'm going to bring you guys outside, and then we're going to make my burgers, okay? So give me a second. All right, I feel like it took me forever to get everything together. And I'm sweating bullets because it's super freaking hot in that van. It's 100 degrees in there. So, and I'm not exaggerating because I have a thermometer in there. And it tells me it's 100 degrees in there. All right, so when you have these nuts sitting in water overnight, the water gets really like nasty looking. So you want to wash, you want to rinse them off. Rinse them off. These are my nuts. So I put more water in here. So, oh shoot, I don't bring a spoon or nothing. All right. So now here, see, one thing about this, it's hard to show you guys what I'm doing. Move my coffee out of the way. All right. So the nuts, I put the blade inside of, but it looks like I need to clean it again. Hold on. All right. So living in a van, everything gets dusty and it's hard to keep it clean. So I haven't used this in a while. So that's why I'm like, let me check it out and see. And it needed to be clean. So gotta be careful with these blades because they're pretty sharp. All right, so here are the nuts. Now it looks like a lot of them in here. But I'm gonna blend these up first. So here's the top. And then here's the motor, which I had to plug up. So I got an extension cord running. This is gonna make a lot more than I really wanted. But it's up to you, like how I like to have a little texture in mine, so I don't blend them up too much, but this thing works really well. I need a spoon, hold on. So, remember, we're gonna have to put some of this in the freezer because we got a whole lot going on here, okay? So we may as well just use this whole can of beans. Because what else am I gonna do with it, right? Well, I know, right? It's our morning, I guess. That's my neighbor. Missy. All right, so that's that. Gotta clean up while you're cooking or you'll have a mess, a bigger mess. Wait, I'm gonna need this. That's the mess from the onion. Put it inside the can. I can throw that all together. All right, so put the top on here, and then here we go. It was good. Wait, hold on, guys. All right, so my friend Missy did come over, and I had to ask permission first before I recorded her, so that's why I stopped you guys. But there she is, guys. Say hi to Missy.
Hi, everybody.
She is my neighbor out here, and she's a very nice lady. And we are talking about caravanning together, so you might see a lot more of her. All right, so I mixed up these beans a bit more than I wanted to, but making my black bean burger.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so I had soaked the nuts while we were at work yesterday.
So you soak the nuts and then you put in...
Then I blend them up, and then I put in my black beans and onion. And I usually use like carrots or Oh, my mushrooms. That's what I forgot.
I have some carrots that need to be used if you want them.
Sure, why not? All right, Missy's got carrots, guys. Whoa. And I didn't even mix up my mushroom with this, so this is going to be great. She's got some carrots that she needs to eat, so we're going to add some carrots. I'm going to put some more onion in here because the onion that I used is more for seasoning because it's all chopped up. So you see what it looks like? Mush, right? I know. But it looks like ground beef. Don't get me wrong, guys. Usually, y'all know I put this in the in my, what is it? Lord have mercy. Somebody was trying to call me. We don't want no phone calls. I usually put it in my, my overnight thing. What is that thing called? Oh, perfect. All right. Thank you, darling.
You're welcome.
So I had some mushrooms left over, and I forgot to put my mushrooms in here. So these mushrooms were marinating from yesterday when I made my with the quinoa, and I wanted to use them for the... Lord, these people keep calling me. I don't know what the heck they want. Anyway, so since we got some carrots, we'll put those in here with the mushrooms, and then we'll season, okay? But we got to get ready for work. That's why I put my clothes on. So I got... Alright, I'll use that. Okay, and then I'm going to cut some more onions, because I like, you know, who don't like burgers with onions in it? This had peppers in it, too. The mushrooms had some peppers. Ladybugs everywhere. Get that going. Alright. This thing works great, and I got it from Amazon, in case you want to know where this food processor came from. Amazon, okay? It was probably like 50, not even 50 bucks, I don't think. But it works really well. And it's good for me because it's small, compact, and it's only me eating the food. So I don't make way too much. But I was saying, I usually put... What is the thing that I use? This is crazy. My mind just drew a complete blank. In the crock pot. That's what I want to say. I usually put them in the crock pot. Y'all know, y'all that see me make the nut meat before, know I put it in the crock pot and let it cook all day. But not this time. So this is kind of like the raw. Alright, these mushrooms are not chopping up. What's going on? They keep sitting on the top. I don't want them on top. I want them chopped up. How do you chop up the carrots and not the mushrooms, right? There. All right. Well, there we go. We got it. Okay. All right, so we're going to put this in too. Alright, y'all, don't be talking about me. I don't care if y'all don't like my burger. If it don't look nice, it's alright. You guess who's gotta eat it? I gotta eat it. And it don't look nice because it's nuts chopped up. It don't look nice, but that's alright. Because we're gonna put some in a Ziploc bag and put it in the freezer for another time. Because guess what? It is what it is. Waste not, want not, right? Alright, so now we're going to put some liquid smoke in here and some seasonings, okay? So I got a hickory one. I bought it at Walmart. They didn't have the mesquite. That's the one that I love. But this one is going to work. So, ooh, that was too much. Don't do that, y'all. That was way too much. It just poured out. That was way too much. All right. Yeah, that was way too much. All right, so let's season up and then start to get the pan hot, and we're gonna rationalize this out. So I'm gonna put some in the bowl that I had. That's what I'm gonna make the burgers with, because I mean, you don't have to make burgers with all of this. I'm just gonna make a couple of burgers for dinner tonight. You season it how you want to. I'm just putting some black pepper, and what else I use? Salt and onion powder and whatever else over here. I think that's all I used. Oh my God, this is just a mess. Hold on, y'all. All right, so I'm gonna rationalize it out, clean up some of this mess, and I'll be right back because we're gonna start cooking. All right, y'all. Oh, I got the, that's in your face. We'll move that out of your way. How about that? Okay, we're gonna start there. And I got my oil here. These spam people always, I'm telling you, these spam people always calling. They don't want nothing, because I don't got nothing to give them. So if you a spammer, stop calling people. Okay? Jeez, leave people alone. All right. So, my tapioca, I put a little bit in here already, but it's clearly not enough to bind it together. Oh, Lord. So I got to add a little bit more. Now, my friend Missy said she would like a patty. I figure, why not? I mean, she shares with me. I can share with her. All right, I don't want the phone to fall over. All right, so I got some bay leaves in here in my tapioca flour because I don't want, I don't want it to, bugs to get in here. So that's your trick, guys. All your flowers. You don't want those little bugs in there? Put bay leaves in them and it keeps them out, okay? All right, so my pan is getting hot. So now I got big chunks of onion in here for me. I love onions, okay? But everybody don't like the big chunks of onion. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just going to take a couple spoonfuls and put them out and let them fry together. I'll show you. Okay. I'll show you, don't worry. You hear it? This sun is baking me right now. I'm gonna have to go wash up before I go to work because the sun is baking me. Hold on. Okay, so these are what they look like. I like to put browning on there in case they don't get brown enough, but that's what they look like. Guess I'm done with my coffee. The flies are all down in there. Oh my Lord. We can't drink this. Alright, so we'll let it cook a little bit down before we flip it over because we kind of want it to bind together. You can put an egg in there if you eat eggs. I don't. And I don't usually use tapioca flour, so that's just me being lazy. Didn't want to go inside and get a different flour because I have all different kinds in there. So I just grabbed the first one I saw. And at first I actually thought it was like arrowroot. I didn't want to use that. So I'm glad it was just the, look at this, flies everywhere. Tapioca flour. This air feels so good. It's so hot out here. Well, it's not, but it is. Probably because I was drinking that coffee too. I told you the coffee was going to make me hot, more hot. But oh well, let's get to cooking. I'm gonna show y'all what the burger looks like once I flip it over, okay? I'll be back. Look at that. There we have it. That's our burger, guys. Oh, Joy Riders, it's the next morning because I had some people come over and sit down with me. What? You can't sit outside. I shouldn't say that. I enjoy my neighbors, and they came over to sit and talk with me. But when, everybody doesn't want to be on camera, and everybody doesn't want, even their, to be talking while I'm on camera. But we had such a good laugh because I was making the food, and my neighbor came over and he was like, "Oh, it smells so good over here." And I was like, "Thank you." And I said, "Could you believe that's not meat?" And so I showed them. And I said, "Does it look edible?" They were like, "Yeah." They thought that was funny. But I gave Missy a burger, and she really enjoyed it, she said. So I got one left over that's already cooked. And I put the rest in the fridge. I'm probably going to put it in the freezer tomorrow if I don't cook it again, or cook it a different way. Anyway, I ain't just waking up. My kids call me early in the morning, waking me up. Lord have mercy. Everybody got issues, right? Things they're dealing with. Anyway, this video getting kind of long, so I just wanted to end it. So I came back this morning to say, remember, to have more faith than fear. Until my next video, many blessings.